a very warm welcome to yet another brand new episode of your very own show, Colors of India. I'm Tina Jha with your weekly cultural diary. So as always, let's start with the highlights first. This week on offer is a contemporary dance delight. The Siddhus of Upper Juhu meet their Delhi cousins. And finally, Colors of the Earth. Even amid the glories of Indian classical dance forms, there's a new age to it, a modern outlook. A feature is a distinct leaning to the West, but keeping close to India's strong touch and milieu. Contemporary dance with themes and colors has struck a chord across India's urban and semi-urban landscapes. Take a look.
A combination of classical ballet and modern dance, fusing two streams that are diverse in their mood and yet so close together in their roots in Western culture. The essential theme and purpose draws from arriving at an intimacy with the art form. Rather than harness, it is an illustrative exercise. The contemporary dance performance organized and presented by the Indra Dance Company in the capital focused on creating images and emotions in human movements.
Contemporary dance is just to express your feelings, or do you have express your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions in your own way. Yeah, and it is just you have an instrument. Instrument means we have an instrument of like a body. We have to express everything, whatever in our mind, whatever is. It's basically a thematically thing, and where you can just express it through your body.
This dance piece, titled The Closed Box, enacts the story of a man trapped in a box, unable to break free. Ultimately, meditation gives him the mental strength and physical power to the salvation he's been searching for. Stage lighting plays a huge part in this performance, the backdrop being symbolic beyond being real and physical. That aura of an unreal metaphysical realm is what creates the magic.
Entrapment is about a man who is trapped in a cage. So here I'm using some cage, not like a light. We are using light. उसको light के साथ हम लोग दिखा रहे हैं cage को. And the man is totally trapped. Totally trapped. वो बाहर निकलने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं, पर वो निकल नहीं पा रहा है. समाज के बहुत सारे उसको ट्रैप्ड कर रहे हैं. समाज के लोग और सिचुएशंस अनकंडीशनल एक डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन है, वो सफोकेटेड हो रहा है उसमें.
No dance can be complete without embodying it in a deep spiritual ethos. The Indra Dance Company extended that theme to the story of the Ganga. The performance titled Avya symbolizes the river as the heavenly maiden. It's the story of the river from her source to the sea through old times and new, the story of India's civilization and culture, the rise of empires, of proud cities and the adventures of man.
Avya is about a Ganga. तो अव्या का मतलब है इम्पेरिशेबल. सो उसमें हम लोग गंगा को एक लड़की के साथ कंपेयर कर रहे हैं. द मेल डोमिनेटिंग वर्ल्ड में जो किस तरीके से औरत को जकड़ रहे हैं, और इन अ वे आई एम शोइंग द माइथोलॉजिकल थीम अबाउट द गंगा एंड शिव, जिसमें शिव जी अपनी गंगा को अपनी जटा से बांध रहे हैं. तो यहाँ हम लोग उस तरीके से दिखा रहे हैं जो एक इस पे जो मेल डोमिनेटिंग वर्ल्ड पे एक आदमी एक औरत को किस तरीके से जकड़ रहा है. इज अ ड्यूअल पर्सनालिटी वी आर शोइंग लाइक दैट.
The impeccable synchronization of the group and the flawless merging of the group formations were attractive and spoke highly of the hard work of the dancers and choreographer.
Dance has the power to merge the mind, body and the soul to make them one. This performance was a magnificent articulation of history through expression. Well, on that note, we slip into a very short break. There's much more lined up for you when we return. Don't go anywhere. On the other side, the agony and ecstasy of life in an urban locale. Also, the art of pottery when we return. Little they say beats laughter as the cure for many a malady. And it can derive from much more than slapstick or deliberate tactics. Like everyday life, for example. Here's a theatrical presentation of a unique couple looking to come to terms with city life in Mumbai and raising some goof-offs in the process. Take a look.
Bubbles. Bubbles. Baba Ramdev. What are you doing?
नींद नहीं आ रही मैनू.
Can't.
I don't know.
Bubbles, it's 1:30 in the morning. Chalo, Baba, let's go back to sleep.
Don't, Benus. It's 12 degrees inside our bedroom.
I told you to turn the AC off.
How are we supposed to breathe then?
Okay, we can keep the AC on and open the window.
It doesn't work that way. When the hot air sees an open window, it just goes inside.
Summer delight for the capital's theatre lovers.
It starts to get hot, we'll turn it back on. Chal.
What? Every hour?
This one's titled Siddhus of Upper Juhu, a comedy that holds up a taste of living in Mumbai.
I'll do it and get out. Seriously, Parvinder, तुम और जिद्दी मानस है.
1,000 times I have told you, call their office. That AC has never worked properly.
अरे of course I called them. They said, madam, हमारा technician आएगा बराबर 10 बजे और 9 बजे के बीच में.
Middle-aged Parsi Punjabi couple Babul and Behroz run into a barrage of problems as they move into Upper Juhu.
How? Huh? With the EMI to pay, the high building maintenance, nothing coming in. How? I think it's time to get out. We should just get out.
You're the one who keeps saying let's stay in Bombay.
I don't mean out of Bombay. I mean out of obligations, out of...
Uncooperative neighbours to civic issues to noise pollution woes that the maximum city throws up.
Around in the bedroom only. We can? Drunk? Drunk or what? Huh? They've got all my blues also. Everything they've taken down, aage dekh lo. They've left a pair of khaki kachas. And cab in Kingfisher Airlines. You want? Come and take. Hello, my children's wedding here. Then selling what children? Huh?
There's worse to come for the newcomers to the city. Their apartment is burgled and losses range from clothes to the precious bottle of black label whiskey.
What happened? The maid didn't come to clean today?
No, she only comes on Mondays and Thursdays.
Then Bubbles loses his job and has a nervous breakdown, and life rushes further downhill.
Rob, what does rob mean? They come in, they take things out. You had them, now they have got them. It's called robbery.
Don't understand you. Oh, somebody just came in here and robbed this place?
No, they called up and they made an appointment.
I'm just asking a question. What have they robbed?
It really deals with the stress of city life as we face it today from the point of view of a middle-aged couple, and what it can do to you. You know, to what extent does it really sort of get you all knotted up and, you know, anxious about the future.
The Siddhus of Upper Juhu brings out a love-hate relationship with the city, a satirical take on urban life with its pithy references and awkward chuckles.
Don't feel like talking much? Come on, Bumpers, I have to leave soon and I won't be back home till 9 o'clock at night. So just talk to me now. What did you do?
I took a walk
Oh, that's nice. Where?
from the bedroom to the living room.
That's it.
Then back again. Then I went through the kitchen also for a glass of water.
Director Rahul D'Cunha has his finger on the pulse of the situations that makes modern Mumbai what it is. As the Siddhus live out their daily existence in their expensive flat, the director pinpoints issues that ail many homes in Mumbai, alongside the snobbery of residents of some areas.
But they'll be back soon.
Behroz, I'm 7 years older than the father of the captain. I'm not going to wait until they come back from the holiday so I can go and play cricket with them.
If you're in a bad mood, it's all right.
No, I am in a perfectly
No,
good
I
mood.
said it's all right.
I'll tell you all about my morning. I'll tell you. I talked to Kajol, I talked to Karina, and I talked to Priyanka. Kajol wanted to sell me life insurance. Karina was talking to me on behalf of the WWF. She wanted to know that if I would contribute towards the cruelty to horses in Matheran.
It is a comedy, but I would say it is a funny statement about urban living. 30 years ago, we had huge streets, we had no crowds, buildings were 3 stories, there was less garbage. Today in 2015, what kind of life we lead, I don't know. How we pack in so many people in such a small area. So it's really about a family, this couple, 50 years old,
who've invested all their money in a 14-story flat, but they still have the same problems that all urban people have, and how they deal with it, and how they sort of just, it's a statement about urban living basically.
And even with the Delhi audience, it strikes a distinct chord, torn between laughing at the inanities of the couple and feeling for their plight. And some brilliant performances by an eminent star cast wins applause.
Sorry, Ballu, you must be starved. I'll have your lunch ready in a minute. I couldn't leave the office till 1:45. Then it would be 15 minutes to get a taxi.
The family, the problems they are undergoing, so it's very much related to our lives. Like I'm into HR, so whatever he's telling about the job loss and all, so I can relate that. It's very much prevailing.
Because of a well-planned, well-organized, brilliantly executed plot.
Yes, of course, give me proof.
How can I give you proof? Where am I going to get proof?
The play is part of the Adyam Theatre Festival in the city that has planned 5 shows in Mumbai and Delhi over the next 8 months.
Who the hell is it?
The human race.
The effort is to create a brand new theatre experience. Financial and marketing support play a key role in bringing theatre from across the country.
I would never have guessed. I thought it was somebody else.
Are you trying to mock me? No. Don't mock me. Because I know what I'm talking about. You don't understand these things. You have a job, you are working. How would you know? You are not affected by all this.
Oh, I'm so affected by this.
But you have no idea. You have no idea what it is to be in my place.
Time for another very quick break. A special story on one of India's dying arts to follow when we return. Do stay with us. Coming up ahead, the story of a potter. Welcome back after the break. Now, among the oldest forms of art known to man is pottery. Modeling a piece of clay, then firing and glazing it to create a vessel or a decorative object. The art has come a long way since. The sophistication of what's produced changes, but somewhere the basics remain the same. So in all the hub of Delhi, in our this special segment, we get you the life and story of a potter.
One-year-old Harkishan Prajapati takes immense pride in the daily operations in his potter's yard. From preparation of the clay mold to setting up his potter's wheel and then taking them to furnace.
हमारा आजकल ऐसा मन हो रहा है कि जो लोगों के घरों में जो ज़रूरत की चीज़ें हैं ना, मैं खास करके जो यूजफुल चीज़ें हैं, मैं उनको ज़्यादा डेवलपमेंट कर रहा हूँ। आजकल ऐसा हो रहा है, मैंने देखा है, पहले मिट्टी के बर्तन में सब कुछ होता था ना, आजकल एल्युमिनियम का मिल गया, स्टील का मिल गया या और किसी किस्म का मिल गया है, तो उसी में दही को जमा देते हैं।
See him here shaping a clay pot on his wheel. Gentle yet firm, a pressure that has to be just right. He makes it look so easy, no mathematical equation. This is intrinsic human skill at its best. The result of years of experience. That feeling of working on even a simple piece, Prajapati says, is akin to the art of creation. Pottery as an art he rules is a fading art form, primarily because of low earning and profit, at least for the artisan, but it's filled with essential satisfaction and joy.
सालों से काम करते आ रहे हैं, तो तरह तरह के अगरबत्ती स्टैंड हमने बनाए, तो हम आजकल देख रहे हैं कहीं नेट से, कहीं टीवी से, कहीं अखबार से, कहीं एग्जीबिशन वगैरह में देखते रहते हैं, सोचते रहते हैं, डिज़ाइन डेवलप करते रहते हैं, नई नई चीज़ें हम जो है क्रिएट करते हैं।
And some of the masterpieces of creation: storage containers, cooking and serving utensils, jars, vessels, cups, vats, serving plates, as well as pots, covering materials for daily life, and much more.
इस उर्ली में हमने मिट्टी को हाई टेम्परेचर किया है, उसमें मिनरल और अपनी ऑर्डिनरी कले वो सब मिक्स करके हाई टेम्परेचर का बना करके उसका ये उर्ली बनाई है। और ये उर्ली में इसमें जो है ना टेबल वेयर में ये शामिल होती है। आप इसमें चाहे फ्रूट बोल बना लो, चाहे राइस बोल बना लो, चाहे और इसमें कोई भी सामान सलाद वगैरह भी रख सकते हैं, तो ये उसमें इस्तेमाल होता है।
But in today's world, it goes much further to designer stuff made either for the market or as part of social and charitable activity. Like these designer diyas made for a blind school.
जो हमने जो दिया बनाया है उसमें एक जो हमने ऊपर लाइनें डाली हैं, स्टैंड वाला दिया, इसमें एक चोंच बनाते हैं। वो चोंच भी एक जैसे आपने देखा होगा ब्रास में ढोकरा क्राफ्ट का, तो वो लाइनें और वो जो चोंच है वो एक उनका बस्तर का एक स्टाइल सा है। तो हमने जो है दिल्ली में रहते हैं, तो ये ब्लाइंड स्कूल में हम इसकी सप्लाई करते हैं, तो उसमें जो है ना ये हमने वो चीज़ें दिखाई है, एक स्टैंड, एक ढोकरा का लाइनें और वो एक चोंच है, ये उसका लिए बना। इसमें नॉर्मल मिट्टी हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं।
And all the patience, all the measuring and trimming and designing pays off in the thrill of turning creator. Pride and joy, the ultimate goal lies there. Pottery refers to art or craft of a potter by forming a clay into beautiful objects. There might be regional variation when it comes to raw material used in the production that leads the ware to a unique character to a locality. Purely the result of hard work and patience that leads the mud into such beautiful objects. With camera person Rajesh Agarwal, Ravleen Kaur for Rajya Sabha Television.
All of us have a special link with earthenware. It may be because somewhere we ourselves are from the same concoction, clay. Old times were full of it. Today it's just a novelty, a souvenir for the tourist. But the art of pottery thrills no less. With that, it's time for me to wrap up this episode of Colors of India. We'll be back same time next week with another bunch of exciting and colourful stories. Until then, take very good care. It's a goodbye from the entire team.